So, welcome back to my StarCraft campaign, original StarCraft campaign. Today we're going to continue the Zerg campaign. Yesterday, I know my video was a bit late, but yeah, nobody really cares. Today we are going to continue the Zerg campaign. As I said, kerrigen hatched from her cocoon. So, we are directly intertwined? No. Connected to her, because we were the ones who had to protect her, so we will still be following her and kind of see her story. The Amerigo. Kerrigen, the newest and most powerful agent of the Overmind, has arisen from her embryonic chrysalis, but her formidable powers are still not fully functional. Kerrigen must now seek to unveil the ghost conditioning that keeps her powers in check. Once done, she will lead the Overmind's minions to complete domination over the unsuspecting Protoss. Alright, the Amerigo. Yeah, because she was a ghost before, like she's a little Terran, she has to unlock her full psionic power.
It is my wish that you continue your vigil, so that I might strengthen my powers to better aid the swarm.
Right.
I have been unable to access the totality of my latent powers, and as such, I would like to infiltrate a Terran science vessel and uncover the secrets of their abandoned ghost projects. If I can learn more about their mental conditioning, I can undo the damage their tinkering scientists have done to my mind.
Though you be the favored servant of the Overmind, you would do well to remember that you are just a servant. You know of our grand mission, Kerrigen. Would you put your personal whims before the will of the Overmind?
Do not cross me, Zaz. I will do as I see fit, and not you or any other Cerebrate shall stand in my way.
Let her go, Zaz. The greatness of her spirit has
Yes.
that the swarms might benefit from her fierce example. Fear not her designs, for she is bound to me as intimately as any Cerebrate. Truly, no Zerg can stray from my will, for all that you are lies wholly within me. Kerrigen
All right.
is free to do as she desires.
So we.
Will Overmind. Cerebrate, you must see that she comes to no harm.
Alright. You see, the Zast is not very happy of what Kerrigen is doing. She's very, again, a free thinker. But, Kerrigen knows better.
Cerebrate, take these, the deadliest of my minions. They shall aid you in your search.
Alright, so we have our
Yes.
different units. Let's see, we have to go down here, right? I will try to make as much as possible with Kerrigen herself. So, you see here, this got cleaned, he was a civilian. I just don't want to miss anything.
I'm listening. Yes.
So, we are now on board of a ship from the Terrans, where Kerrigen suspects to find information
Unauthorized entry detected.
about what the hell
I'm listening.
has been done to her in the Ghost Research facility. Ah, there. So there was an unnecessary lot of damage.
All right. My way. All right.
We got company.
So you see they can't move now. They also have no detection, so...
Yes.
they're no match for Kerrigen.
Our forces are under attack.
Huh? How?
I'm listening. My way. All right.
So, yeah, we'll activate this last second possible, because I suppose maybe I will get attacked or something. These are scientists.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Alright, I think this will be the surveillance cameras. Right? Let's see.
Security cameras
Yes.
activated.
So I see where I have to go. The supercomputer. Ooh. Yeah. Sure there is. The supercomputer. Will you move where I tell you to, perhaps? Let's see. Alright, a lot of people up there. Sadly I can't attack up there. Oh, I could with the hunter killers, but not with anything else. So this will be awkward. You know what? 2 units at a time. What you doing? Nah, fuck this shit. I'm just going to move them through here. Try to micro at least a bit so that they don't get killed. Now, Zerg units again regenerate. If you leave them alone, so I could wait technically. Yes. I sometimes hate the AI. Of course, I could have set them on hold, but so you see here 280 HP, 281. So it's not that fast. It's not that slow either. But nah. Yeah, yeah. And you can be the one. What? They have 50 HP. They have 60 HP, these fucking little workers. Alright. Do they have detection at all? Like, can I just solo this with kerrigen cloaked? I suppose there will be detection at some point. Otherwise, it would be a rather simple. Yeah, this is a detector. Alright. But still. Huh. You're funny. Stay away from her. I think anyone would like to stay away from her, whether she's infested or not. Now, the AI targets threats before non-threats. So, this Marine was a threat, got targeted before the civilians, because of course they're not a threat. Yeah. 137, that's still a lot. Ghosts have 45, does he have armor? No, he has not, so it should be one hit. Let's see if I am good at maths. Yes, of course I am. Best at math. What is inside of this? Nothing. Okay. I love the commentating of kerrigen. A boat. Now, I once was saying that you can yeah, kind of annoy units. Alright, so that's like a trap. for a player like me, who just hope that their cloak will keep them alive. These things are detectors, as pretty much any defensive structure that can fire is, actually. So let's decloak for a second and wait. I'll get my units to myself.
Yes.
So I'll try to annoy her. Let's see.
What is it now? Yes. You begin to annoy me, Cerebrate.
Here it starts.
But don't think that I need you.
The death threats.
You become a nuisance. I'll kill you myself. What is it now?
Alright, now she's back to normal. But you see, she gets angry at me if I just annoy her.
Now. I'm listening. What is it now?
Now it will start
Begin to
annoy me.
Cerebrate.
Right. And now, yeah, it will be the same again.
That I need you.
I like this a lot, actually.
I'm listening. On my way.
It's a funny little thing. Every unit has its own, like, annoyance. Now, with Zerg units,
Right.
we normally have the problem, well, they don't talk, do they? Like, okay, you can hear this, yeah?
These critters bleed just like anybody else.
Don't kill my poor Zergling units. They can burrow in the midst of a ship. Like, you have any idea how hard it would be to burrow yourself in such structures? Umber can be opened only from one side. I suppose that is a turret. So it's just
What is it now?
like here you can see it will disappear. Yeah, that's a glitch, I suppose. Should not happen, but it happens. Yeah, right. I want them to destroy these turrets. They can easily take care of them, so why not? Alright, it's decloak. No. It's both the same button. Alright. Alright, I have to open it from here. Fuck this shit. So, I will kill these things. I'm not a savior or something.
I'm listening.
Let's see if something hides right here. Yeah. Oh, it's been strange.
Bold move.
So let's say she gets below 100 HP, I will immediately evacuate her behind this line. That's always the plan, basically.
Listening.
Alright.
Let's wax these critters.
Alright, I will YOLO in my units right now because of the detection, and I would like them to kill the detection. Right, now I can cloak and go back with these.
What is it now?
Alright.
On my way. All right.
Let's see.
All right.
It's something that's almost sad, but there's not that much to these missions, right? So you have to clear out this whole area. Maybe you could do it faster than I'm doing it. Door's locked. Oh, sorry. Took me a bit too long. Not that fast of a responder. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now they can see me. No energy left. So I would still continue onwards. Just not cloaking, I suppose.
What is it now?
So if I can pull them one at a time. Yeah.
I'm listening. A bold move. What is it now? A bold move.
Now a good player, for example, would never lose. Yeah. Really a lot of SCVs to kerrigen. She doesn't have really any ranged close attack, and well, she doesn't attack fast enough. Sorry.
Yes.
Can I actually? I think I might be able to pause this game. No, I don't need to, but.
I'm listening. What is it now? On my way. A bold move. Yes. What
This is so useless.
Make it out of here alive, bitch.
Oh. Kerrigan takes a bit too much damage. Oh, holy shit, are they strong? I didn't even pay attention to. Oh, they have 5 armor, and a marine deals 5 damage. Now, there's always the minimum amount of damage of 1 that you deal, but like if you just take 1 damage per shot, that's huge. I can't activate them.
Cameras activated.
Okay, I can. I've unlocked all doors here. Here's where I need to go, right? Here's a teleporter that we have to reach now. Yeah, I think I will use these as a meat shield for a bit. So kerrigen is like back to, let's say, several hundred. It's like maybe 300. Now, where can I get up right here? Oh, they find their way. Alright, this was the locked door before. This is always the same, like, you see a locked door, you have to get somewhere else, unlock it. Now, fighting at these chucks is always better for me, because, like, let's say they can get 3 units around my 1 unit, right? Then the 1 unit takes a tremendous amount of damage. But if it's like a 1-on-1 always, because only 1 unit can go there, the fight is way more favorable for me. Actually, I will clear out this position before I use the teleporter. Probably just scientists, maybe a few marines, but nothing I shouldn't be able to take care of. Alright, just scientists. Usually I think you don't need to lose that many Zerglings as I did.
Teleportation field activated.
Alright. So I didn't even need to cloak, I just did it in case something was awaiting. Actually, you know what? I will target them down. Would have been smart to start with the ghost, right? But apparently units aren't always smart. Okay, I can't get him. He outranges my hydralisks? Okay. Will you maybe well, that's what I talk about the AI. It's not that great, but the game is very old, so I think we can forgive it.
right.
That was such a waste. Right, apparently he has a ghost. The likes getting killed.
Right. Bold move.
I still don't like the amount of health Kerrigan has. Like, she's currently always at like 200. Now here they will definitely be detectors. Like, that's no question. Otherwise this choke wouldn't be any difficulty. And it will be the last, so there will probably be something. Maybe like a few Goliaths or something waiting right here. Perhaps not. No, so this is the last thing. Ah, here, 2 Marines. Jeremy and Timmy. Oh, they had families. Well, perhaps they still have families, but... Oh! A brave ghost? Oh. I hoped for a brave ghost to go down right here. All of them go down here. Alright, there you saw the detection. I will not move in with Kerrigan, of course. I'm not suicidal. Once Kerrigan is dead, I lose the missions. I will simply snipe one ghost at a time. My hunter killers. Especially if they're so nice to come out here. So. They still go for what? Ah. So in this scenario I actually have to move Kerrigan right here, so these can do whatever. I think that should be it. Yes. So we're downloading files.
Located the records I sought. We have everything we need here.
Let's just check. Here are the records, they lay there. Here you see the supercomputer made out of several computers somehow. Will definitely work like this. No. Yeah, I just like it. Total score. Now again, yesterday's video was okay. It wasn't short, but I will make longer videos again. Dominion Science Vessel Emergio, Special Demolition Squad. Alright, so these are now tasked with destroying the science vessel. A unit that you can actually build. Like, if you look at the units in game, they're always very small. This is how big a science vessel usually is. So it's enormous. I like this. This low quality cinematic. Alright, I think. Yeah. I actually never listened to it in English. Night vision goggles, several marines, one, don't know, badass, something. Apparently there's nothing, so... Is this the supercomputer? Perhaps. So this is the science vessel where we were at. So they realized it got contaminated. I mean, we killed everyone. And now, here, what is it? Nuclear weapon. Is it? Is it a bomb? I just love it.
Thank God for cold fusion.
Cold fusion. God, that must be awful.
Hey, are we really gonna blow this place?
How in the
if we see a Zerg.
Yeah, got your Zerg right here.
Ooh. I'd say that is a Zerg. These are the so-called hydralisks. Or probably the hunter killers, actually. Of course, they're armored. I love it, like, never give up till the last bullet. Self-sacrifice. Alright. Kerrigan was of course not on board anymore. Alright. So I say alright a lot, I think.
Do you feel that, Cerebrate? The Protoss are here, on Char. They have been for some time, hiding. Protoss Commander, it was folly of you to come here, for I am Kerrigan, and I am Queen of the Zerg.
I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg, for we have met before. I am Tassadar of the Templar. I remember your selfless exploits, defending humanity from the Zerg. Unfortunate it is to see that one who was once so honorable and full of life would succumb to the twisted wiles of the Overmind.
Do not presume to judge me, Templar. You'll find my powers to be more than a match for yours. In fact, I sense that your vaunted power has diminished since last we met.
Mayhap, O Queen. Or is it only that I need not flaunt my power in such an infantile test of will?
Foolish Templar. Prepare your defenses. I will come for you soon.
Now, Kerrigan is very fond of herself now, this time. Arrogant, you might say. Seeking out the fight. Prepare, actually warning the enemy. That's always the stupidest thing. Don't warn your enemies about your attack. Just attack. Unless, like, you make like an honorable fight, maybe in a war declaration, okay?
Consider your attack.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives and authority at your own peril.
I'll get guardians.
You will be the doom of us all.
Alright, the equivalent in the second game of these will be the Brood Lords, but I like the Guardians a bit more. So, let's see what we've got. Of course, again... Oh, we have a spawning crew. Can be attacked from here? Yes, we can.
All right.
So in this mission my objective is to exterminate the Protoss intruder. Okay. This, I think it was Tassadar, right? We will see more of him. So especially in this mission, I think, or maybe it's the next one. He's a cool guy. Shouldn't the creep spread a bit further? So metabolism, metabolistic boost is a really great ability because Zerglings they become faster, and so what Zerglings rely on is on mass, right? They rely on surrounding an enemy and dealing tons of damage to them. This again, Zealot. They deal a lot of damage, have a lot of health, and cost a lot of money. Yeah, compared to the other units. Like, for the money one Zealot costs, it's the early game unit of the Protoss. You can build 4 Zerglings. And 4 Zerglings in a straight fight, let's say they get a surround, will probably kill a Zealot. If they don't, they will die to it. So if you, for example, position a Zealot at a wall where only one can't even talk anymore. One Zergling at a time can attack it, then probably the Zealot will win. So yeah. If you have a huge army of them, they can be really destructive. Alright. Again, first of all, I will defend, and then I will move out, probably again with a lot of Zerglings. Unless I... yeah, no, actually I can build Guardians now, I forgot about that. So I will not move out with Zerglings, but with an army of Guardians now. What are these Guardians? Oh, good that I spot this. There would have been definitely an attack coming in right there. They, of course, are flying units. Have a tag called Acid Spore. Now, what's the great thing about this Acid Spore? It can only attack ground units, so you might consider that a bad thing. But it has a phenomenal range. See, I can move it a bit further. What position? Yeah. Here. Now, what I have to be careful about is that about this. Exactly. Because even though I outrange them by a lot, doesn't mean that they can come once I'm on land. No, that's not it. If I move too close in, they can still target me down. Does it already have produced? So I would like to kill this. They can annihilate huge armies. No, a huge portion of an army. They basically build like these little scraps, they're called. And they just run at you and blow up. Dealing a ton of damage to smaller units. Like area damage, of course. I'm a drone and I don't like my orders. Okay. Was my impression good? I think it was perfect. So I won't use her at all, probably. In a later game I will have to, but before that I won't. Just because I think it's too risky. Already kind of secured this position. I will send a probe out very soon because I'm going to need a lot of gas. First of all, I need a spire, right? Yeah, you're looking lazy. Nearly built a second spawning crew. Now I have the adrenal glands upgrade, which makes my attacks, I think, about 40% faster. At least that's what it does in the second game. So perhaps it will do the same in this one. Let's see if we can actually move there. I don't know if there's a ramp somewhere. Probably this probe will get killed. Alright, so now there's no way up. Which is actually great because I'm already researching the upgrade that allows you to carry enemy... No, not enemy units. My own units. Alright, I will need more defense. Again, Protoss very strong. They deal a lot of damage. You see, nearly killed my structure. And yes, the Terrans were able to kill some structures as well, but not that early in the game, and more because I was sloppy and just had one on its own standing there, not like 2 or 3 even. So this one is close to death. It will regenerate slowly, but yeah, it will. So if he attacks too fast, he might be able to kill it. If I now have a bit of breathing space, that would be great for myself, but somehow I doubt it. Now I need this Queen's Lair, or how is it called? Queen's Nest. To... yeah... For what do I need it? I need it so that I can go up to... Is it Hive? Yes, it is Hive. Alright, actually, if you want to follow me on Twitch, name is Mousebard. It's not down below because I'm way too lazy for that. But yeah, check it out. I always stream when I make these videos, so you can go there. Look at them while I'm doing it. You can ask me questions in the chat if you want to. Don't have to, of course. But yeah, it would be nice if I can see you on Twitch sometimes. Alright, I think I'm going to start making carapace. A few circlings never are bad. I can scout with them. They're very fast units. I need my guardians again. Now, to build guardians, I need a so-called greater spire. Don't have one yet, so can't really build anything yet. So, try to mine out these minerals as fast as possible, and then perhaps transition some of my units. So here I will need a lot of defenses. Yeah, I will manage. Last time I did this, there were several shuttles that showed up. Shuttles from Protoss can pick up units that are basically like my overlords, in that regard at least. Let's see how much damage 6 Zerglings can do. Probably close to none, but perhaps a bit more. Still on char, you can see it on this lava sea. Holy macaroni! You know, they won't get 9 damage. You see, every damage that is to the blue zone doesn't really count because they will regenerated before I can even attack. So, what use does it have for me to do it? Actually, I'm going to get another spire. Here you can see, dealing quite some damage. Actually, I think I'm going to need to shut this down. Killed a structure. Who kills structures with it? Now, they only have a certain amount of charges. Whew, that was close. Alright, so I will build ground defenses as well right here. Fast. Oh no, I do need to be fast. I was thinking error of myself. Nah. So I am rather confident that my structures will hold on. But alright. I'm going to turtle up. Fuck this shit. This will be the most turtlest Zerg you've ever seen. Need more of those, need more of those. Now I can mutate into a greater spire. I couldn't have done it before anyways. Why was I getting upset? Sometimes I make no sense. I see, requirement is a greater spire, then I can morph these. So, I want a colony right here. I want a colony right here. Yeah, let's see, maybe want a colony perhaps right here. Then, what could I build? Right, a colony, right. Let's go here first. Can I put one up front right here as well? Yes, I can. Now, that's just one side of course. We want to turtle a bit more right here. Now, why do I say turtling? I want to be like a turtle, just going into my shell. Don't let anyone inside. Yeah, you probably figured as much, right? Ain't that, yeah, great of a word. Alright, so want one here, want one here, and I want a last one right here. Now this will be my defenses. I actually had enough minerals. That was good. Wasn't too sure about it. Alright, so we should be able to defend pretty much everything. I could build all of these, right, so perfect. Now, let's get a few of these guardians out, shall we? So this will be the last drone I'm going to build, I think. Has to be enough. I don't want that much minerals and supplies stack up in drones. It was already very expensive to build. I need minerals at the moment. I don't need anything, I guess. I was going, yeah, I've already a lot of minerals stuck up in defenses. and they're limited. We've seen them run out in games of mine already, so I think it's better to be careful. Better safe than sorry, right? As it's always. Alright, so we will start slowly moving towards this side of the map. Now, what I have to be careful about is air. Not anti-air, but air units. Oh, of course, also anti-air. Here, right now. Ha! Perfect defense. I hope that one is enough. Yes, it is. Ah. Do I have anything? Not close enough for me to care. Alright. So finally, they leave this poor thing alone. Actually very bad at macroing. So in StarCraft there are basically two things you have to consider. Your micro and your macro. Micro basically being the unit control. How fast am I to react? How good can I split up units if splash damage comes in? Now in StarCraft 1 I'm very bad at this. In StarCraft 2 I'm a bit better, not very good. Now the macro is, on the other hand, something like what you do in the background. How do you keep building units? Of course you would want to build this. So basically you don't want to have minerals left. That is what the sad truth is. And as you can see, I have about 1,000 minerals and also too much gas in my bank. That should be close to 0 at all time. I'm doing an okay job, I would say, also due to the fact that I'm not mining as much anymore. Now here's what the funny thing is. Have you seen these masters before? I think I know what I'm going to do. So, the first thing I want to do is target this pylon for a second. Now they come. Can I one-shot them with all of my... Alright, I can't. Why are you moving? Ah, I lose way too many units right there. Actually, fuck this shit, I'm going to YOLO them in. Now what I was going for is that they can outrange these Protoss cannons. Of course they can't if they just move into all of the enemy units. Managed to get it. Anyway. So this battery can charge up this little... Here, you've seen it if you paid close attention. If you didn't, let's go back. You can saw that the blue thingy, like the shields, they're called shields, just went from 0 to 100 real quick. And that was because of the shield battery. They can refill it. They can do this in battle, so be careful. Now, you usually want to have 12 at least of these, and maybe even 24. And about as much of Mutalisks. Mutalisks are just here to protect them, so they will destroy everything that is on the ground, at least in theory. And hello. Right, thank you. Well, right, the Mutalisk, no, the Guardians destroy everything on the ground. And the Mutalisks destroy incoming airships, like, what are there? Normally these shuttles. No, not these shuttles. How are they called? I have no idea. The Protoss ships, you've seen them. The one that attacked my poor sunken colony. Didn't manage to get really anything done. Of course, again, I'm very turtled. Alright, so now finally we require more Vespinas. Oh, I should have paid close attention to it. That was like that a long time. Actually, it might be the right time to... one more. Was the right time to get a new expansion. So, you two, perhaps stay inside. You get the flyer attacks, of course, they count for this as well. 2 per upgrade. Carapace I already have. So that would be Carapace level 3, also very expensive. Alright, so... do I have... I wanna have... I wanna use you as well. Can I catch you? Now, Mutalisks are a bit faster than Guardians. So... yeah, you can keep them in the back and still use them quickly. Now I'm going to go down there again. Ooh, someone is peeking. Something was right here. I've seen it on the minimap. Don't you think you can hide from me? Alright, require apparently more Vespene gas. Now, what I wanted to do before actually was to snipe it from this angle. So, now this time around, you can see I have a lot more. Yeah, it won't reach my units. Let's see, will they manage to defend? I suppose they will. Alright, several structures go down. Yeah, no, that's an easy cleanup. From my side. Yeah. I lost one there, could have prevented that from happening. Now at the moment I already one-shot these units and they are being produced, I think, right here, so I have to be careful. Alright. So you see an enemy flyer, they can easily destroy my units. Actually I think I don't have enough Mutalisks right now, so trying to evacuate my Guardians. Somehow they think they don't need that evac, perhaps. Need more Mutalisks. Actually I don't have gas. As I said before, this is a very gas heavy unit composition. So now, on the other hand, gas is infinite in this game mode, so technically I will never run out of gas, but it will be very slow, the harvesting process. So Nah, my defense stood strong. These aren't even touched. Okay, a bit, but not really. This one hurt, very hurt. These two did a phenomenal job. I'm very happy. I'm going to continue this soon, but I want a 12 stack of my flyer side. So once these are finished, 4 minerals left. Alright, so that's the end right here. What could we possibly build? Well, how about a few additional defensive structures? I said I don't want to get any more, but now that I see how many minerals I have left and how little bit of gas I have, it would be very harmful if I would have to expend my gas on defense. So as of that, I'm going to turtle up a bit, even more. I already did. Alright. So again, let's... okay, this time I will peek a bit further with them, because I'm afraid that maybe the Protoss left his flying units there. Right there. All right.
I'm listening.
Okay, I'm losing a few of my flying units. That is sad, but I try to keep as much alive as possible. I mean, I'm making progress, so I think it's okay. No, rather slow progress, but progress is progress nonetheless. Okay, I can just ignore these units. The one up north I can't ignore. So I'm trying to find out where the units are produced, because if I can cut down the production, I get a major advantage, of course. So again, my units can outrange them. Oh, if I can kill this thing, I would be so absolutely glad. Just checking with nothing. Gandora. I'm actually going to use them as defense now as well. So against ground units, so that I can snipe the defensive structures first. Here like this. No. Ah, there's the warp knot. It's not called like that. It's called like that in German. So please forgive me. So, let's see. I want to destroy this thing. I'm not sure if he has several of them. Because if he has not, he won't be able to produce dragoons anymore. Dragoons are these units that always shoot up and kill my poor flying units. So it would be great if I could kill them. I'll just, yeah, take away the option for him to build them. Alright, this is looking fantastic. I would like to get on. Now I want to see something. That is if they become are getting healed up to full HP, or if they stay like on low HP if I morph them. Ah, they got to full HP back. That is absolutely insane. Alright. So yeah, you see they deal a lot of damage. I'm afraid that up there will be more defensive structures, right? So they're always a problem if I want to use my mutalisks, or if I don't watch where my units are going. Then it can become a problem. Now, I have not even yet scouted the middle of the map. Maybe I should do this, because of how this mission is set up. As you know, I've already played this campaign. I know what's going to happen. So scanning the middle is definitely not a bad idea. Or at least check what's there. I don't need it yet. I'm not even sure if you could build up defensive structures up here. I think that would be very funny. But I don't think so.
Require more Vespine gas.
So I should have one ready, right? Yes, you can come down here as well. So it costs 50 SP, 100 SP each to morph one into a Guardian. So that's... It's not expensive considering how strong they are. But... yeah, it's a bit too much for me at the moment to mass it. So... Can I see how much? Oh, it's also depleted. Ah, fuck. But there are two depleted ones. Okay, that's still useful. So I will build this one about here. So that's mineral. It will take a bit longer. What's the minerals?
Where are you, Tassadar?
Oh,
Do your
that's everything.
elephants always do your fighting for you?
This shall be our battleground, O Queen. Face me here, and I will defeat you myself.
Alright, so you see, now he finally looks up. Oh, I think we have about 20 more minutes, right? So we can get something done. The T is for Terzi. I maybe should have done this way before. But well, what can I say? I didn't. So... Ah, fuck this shit. I'm not doing it. I don't have the patience. Now, of course, it would be useful. That Hazardar ain't that strong. Right. What is he, really? Now, the plan was to transfer a lot of workers down there to get my minerals, to get my upgrades. I would start them all, but I don't think I will need to really.
I'm listening. All right.
Ah, there he is. You see,
I'm listening.
he deals nearly no damage compared to me.
What is it now?
Oh, he doesn't even?
Illusion. Are you afraid to face me, Templar?
So long as you continue to be so predictable, O Queen, I need not face you at all. You are your own worst enemy.
Yeah, alright, so... See, he has no reason to fight us. Why should he? But... He like makes this little face-off to just show the Queen of Blades that she is not as powerful as she thinks it is, and probably to make her angry. So I will play the next mission and then we'll stop. Just sneeze.
Insufferable Protoss. Tassadar cannot evade my wrath forever. I shall find him and cut it.
Kerrigan.
Sas is dead.
Oh, it is a pity that cerebrants cannot truly be killed. I expect that the Overmind will reincarnate him soon.
No, he will not. The Protoss have devised some new attack. An attack powerful enough to nullify our reincarnation and give pause to the Overmind itself.
So, Tassadar's plan was merely a diversion. I should not have...
Yes.
Without its master, Zas's brood has run amok, and even now threatens the Hive Cluster. Cerebrate, you must eradicate the rampaging brood and stem any further damage it might cause. I shall deal with the Protoss myself.
Okay. We can do this. Zast's brood is still alive, sadly. Here we can see one Zergling. And I have to clean out this place where the Zergling is at. I think everything else wouldn't really make any sense. Actually, they would stay here. Of course, again, I cannot at all, or no structures at all at the beginning. But where? Now, something again you might have realized and you think like, the Zerg, why are they free now? The Overmind, even though he can control all Zerg, like they are all bound to his will, he's like not that good at multitasking, right? So he creates himself like underlings, these Cerebrats that do pretty much the control for him. And Once a Zerg dies, all the units he controlled are now, yeah, under no control. And a wild Zerg basically tries to destroy everything that comes into his path. So, don't try to train a wild Zerg if you encounter one, and they will kill you. But if you encounter one, you're probably already dead, so doesn't change all that much. I know, very optimistic. I want to get a spawning pool as soon as possible. I have a lot of minerals, but they won't really help me right now. Still some leftover hydralisks. Hydralisks are very strong. I tend to forget about them or don't even use them. I just don't like them as much. Like, if you look at them, they're not as cool in my opinion as, for example, the Zerglings. I think the Zerglings represent everything that the Zerg are. Like, this massive horde. Like, you can have not unlimited amounts of them. You could potentially have 400 Zerglings on the field at once. Like, you're never going to have, because that would just be a waste of money and stupid. But just the amount of mass that you can have, I think it's just very cool. Always not quite sure what I want to get. Actually, these Zerglings were very stupid that I built them. Because I would need the larva now to build more little workers, little drones. I can get my APM up into skyrocket my APM a bit, but it's just useless, so why should I? If I keep this up for the entirety of the game, perhaps.
Evolution complete.
Alright, this is looking good so far. Alright. What? How stupid are you? Of course, the longer the path is a drone takes, the longer it takes for me to mine. So if I see a drone moving all the way around here, it's just not good for myself. Actually, I'm going to scout a bit right now. Up this ramp, and here are the first units, right? So I will... Okay, from here probably there won't be as many tags. It's on U. Why is it on U? Oh, these structures are not detectors, just because I said nearly every unit is a detector that can fight back. These aren't. So, probably was lying there a bit. Like, not purposefully lying to you, but, you know. It's just not the truth that I said. In my opinion, the very definition of a lie. Oh, I accidentally set a rally point. So you will go working, and you will be another defensive structure. Now I won't need as much as I needed against the Protoss, because now the Zerg just don't tank as much, right? So a Zealot has, I think, maybe 80, so 80 hit points and 80 shields, so 116 total. This thing deals 20 or 40 damage. So one hits a Zergling, but it needs... Never do math in a video. It needs 4 hits for a zealot. Let's say he has shields, then we will need 5. So a zealot will... A single zealot will manage to move towards it and probably hit once or twice, despite the fact that it's being attacked, right? Now, Zerg, even though they have more units available, they also die faster. And it's just easier to defend for me. Now, I have this one to see if there are units incoming. I mean, don't have the ability to really use it. I mean, I'm not that strong. And yeah, evolution chamber, of course. Actually want to go with 2 right from the get-go and just run this enemy over. Few Zerglings. I would like more of these. Of course, I had a supply block because I did not pay attention at all. No, actually, you stay here. Now I will move out once I have my upgrade. Actually, I will YOLO them in. They won't achieve all that much. They might kill this. Yeah. I'll focus them on this structure. They won't kill it, but if I attack fast enough, like I'll build my units and I attack, I can always build 1 stack at a time with 2 hatcheries. I should be able to easily destroy it and actually destroy it while it is still hurt. So they're not wasted units. I will try to just keep applying pressure. Something in StarCraft generally, if you can, usually in a 1v1, if you are able to keep applying pressure, it's great. That is what you want. Alright? So continuously applying pressure is the goal in StarCraft. So that you, while you may not forget it, while you yourself are still building. Okay, so he has an overlord somewhere close. Yeah, you see, I've buried a unit. Usually this is very hard to see. From where there's an attack. Of course. Where can units come? I did not scout in this direction. Stupid me. So in this mission, a lot of the units are just scattered around the map. I wonder why the Zergling isn't burying. I know for a fact he has this upgrade. I've seen his hydralisks bury. Alright, so I can actually move all of my overlords in the lower right corner. I'm doing this so... Now, if first of all, they annoy me, if they're in the main base. And second of all, like, if enemy aircrafts come in who can just attack air, there are ones as well, at least for Zerg. And then... well, they won't get that many kills, right? Then they can scoop over my base. I won't find anything. Nah! You, move away. I don't want my Zerglings to interfere. I want my Zerglings to destroy right here. I want to destroy this one before it can morph into anything, so... Maybe it should not be my top priority now that I think about it. Now here you can actually see why I dislike Hydralisks a bit. I can kill a Hydralisk with a few Zerglings. Doesn't take that much. 2 Zerglings and I can kill a Hydralisk, and they are much expensive, much more expensive than a Hydralisk. Much expensive. God! I just woke up. I woke up like 4 hours ago. It's like noon already. So that says something about my sleeping rhythm. It's not that good. I require a layer, of course. I am again behind in everything. I will use them as anti-air right here. There aren't any cloaked units for Zerg. The only thing that is like cloaked or invisible is if you bury them. Burrow. Not bury. Well, they're invisible if you bury them as well, but that's not what I was going at. Right, so a few Hydralisks are tasked to defend against my horde of Zerglings. Now, at home everything looks just fine. Alright, so this will be it. Alright. So they're always coming like these drop-ins. He can actually morph still from there. Alright, so I need at least one more attack. Now, look at my minerals. About 2,000 each. That is way too high. Simple as that. But then again, don't really care at the moment. To all these YouTubers out there, how do you manage to always be like stable, fit? Now, this is something that pisses me off. These little... now, finally. These can block the building of a building. Wow. You're a genius, Aunt. No, but that's still basically what they do, right? Stopping the building of a building. I want to go one colony. I wanted to go... The Hydralisk den. I can't build a Hydralisk den? Oh, it's den. Alright. Because I want, of course, this expo up here. Or I want to secure it. And for me, the way to do this is Zerglings again. A lot of Zerglings. I could actually use the anti-air I have to kill the overlords. But I'm not going to. No one can stop me. I am unkillable, indestructible. Alright, I'm going to. Oh, they're coming in from this ramp always. Alright, I see, I see. Okay, that changes things a bit. Not that much. Just that I would like to get them out. Now destroyed.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, it's done already. Nice, 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 nice. Ah, I don't have enough energy, right? At the moment. Alright, so my phone goes out. Oh, I definitely need my second screen. I don't think I can target air units with it. Sadly. So let's see how well one of those performs. Like, they perform really well, don't get me wrong, but is it well enough?
Our forces are under attack.
So I will soon try, if it is possible, to spawn a broodling.
Not enough energy.
Okay. Must target a non-robotic ground unit. Right, so. Fuck it, fuck. Ah, never mind. It's okay. But I'm afraid. I have to admit that much. No, actually I have to cancel this one, because I want to go into a hive. But I can get myself my Zerglings, which are very good. Right up here, because so I'm a bit afraid that my newly acquired hatchery will get sniped. So why is it you? Now you see, the move that I just did was I burrowed my units and unburrowed them right where the enemy was. Now, fucking idiot! It makes me so aggressive. Makes me wanna punch someone or something. Don't punch people. I did not unburrow anyone. Just burrow again, burrow again. So now I'm going to attack with 2 broodlings and no one can do anything about it. Why do they automatically unburrow? I'm very pissed at my units at the moment. Can I give you the whole position? So finally you can kill this thing. It took me long enough.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, so well, in the end it worked out, but it was annoying, right? Here my last upgrade for the Zerglings, and now I'm just going to swarm the map. I wanted to build a few defensive structures though. Ooh. No, let's get started. So, from now on, I'm not going to just YOLO in, or, yeah, sacrifice basically one pair of units, or like 12 Zerglings. I will, okay, I'm going to sacrifice, while I say it, I sacrifice a lot of units. I want to have it! Oh, these are so cool. Kaiser blades. Now, Kaiser actually is a German term. Or Germanic. Basically meaning emperor. So they're the emperor blades. In case you didn't know it, now you know it. Oh, of course you knew. You're a smart fella. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching my videos, would you? Appreciate it. Alright, so defending right here will be hard, I see. Alright. I will attack with, I think, probably 4. Ah. So I know that here are defenses again. Yeah, kill it. As good as you can. I mean, I know you can't kill it, but you can still try, eh? Yeah, my Hydralisk is now tasked with killing this thing he won't succeed, but he will try. He will do his best. Maybe he will. I mean, it was very low already. So we'll see. I will micro the best I can, which will be none, really, except for targeting it immediately. Yeah, alright. No, that was an unfair task. I will task these 6 Zerglings now to finally do the job. They will manage. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here, will they be able to do what none before was able to? Of course they will. Now, of course, I will ignore all air units. I mean, I have nothing against air, so what could I potentially do? No, not that much. I know I have. Oh, I moved it further into it. Actually, I like this position. I will move in from here. That was what I was going at. Zap. Zap. Now you see my drones finished off these mineral patches, so I can transfer them. I dislike this. I dislike this a lot. Here, units, dangerous units. Attack me, please. Now I need to build Hydralisks. I don't want to build Hydralisks. You know what? Attack is the best defense.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, so now we're moving in. What are these? Alright, they're just like stupid or something. And they sure continue going towards there. I dislike this quite a bit. If he manages... Nice! Alright, then I don't dislike it. I was afraid that he might get killed by by an air unit. And therefore would be unable to... Yeah, pretty much continue on. Right? Just checking the corners, alright. Here will be my next point of attack. Killing this Ultralisk. Here, right? Right, so my one is dead. So I suppose you're my new one now. Maybe I want to scout in this direction. Oh, I assume I did not send them over for some reason. Yeah, destroy. What stops you from killing this building? I know what really stops you from doing it. Ah, no, it doesn't. Shh. Why should it stop you? Why is he killing them? He could have done damage. Well, I will not complain at all. Do I have any more units than this? No. Alright, I did a great deal of damage. Perhaps it would actually be a time to build a spire. Just in case that I need to destroy the overlords as well. I don't think I have to, but you never really know, right? I'm alright.
The hive cluster is
Ooh. Right. So string on. This time I will move out the moment I have two. They should now be fully upgraded, right? Right? Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Of course I'm right. Always right. So, if you ever find yourself in an argument with myself, the standpoint where you should be when we start arguing is that I'm right and you have made a mistake. Right? That should be your expectation. Perhaps it is wrong, but most of the time I will be right. Just so that you know. Here in Ultralisk Cavern, I want it. Perfect. And I will build reinforcements, and I think that this should be my final strike, so I will send in these as well. I will use my queen to perhaps kill a Ultralisk or something. Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright. There are a lot of more units than I expected, and something is up here as well, which I'm probably going to have to kill. Nope, 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 nope. Of course you see my queen is flying, which is bad. Now I would love to kill an Ultralisk. Ultralisk perhaps somewhere? Maybe? Alright, let's... this is pretty much everything on the map. There's something right there. Now... of course, I now need to transition. There's actually a unit I could make. The... requires... let's see. Into defiler mud. A so-called defiler I can build. Alright. Now, I won't build these defilers. Maybe I will build one sometimes to show you what they do, but I can't use them. They're spellcasters, energy based, don't have an attack on their own, and I'm just way too bad at microing to use them. Here, that's all the micro I can do. Of course, I have a lot of resources stored up. But... well, we will see how this goes. I won't even make guardians, so... here's string 1, still... Steuerung 1! No, that's the command where you can say a unit should be, you know, something else. Can I move up? Yeah, of course, these small little circling attacks. Again, I don't need that much defense. They can deal with that just well. Alright. Alright, so they can't move up there. So I have to destroy this small part with flying units. Yeah, I could get another expansion running, but I probably won't. Now they're of course not upgraded, sadly. But that is the reason why they aren't that great at the moment. But I quite struggle here. To kill these units. Can I attack? Yes, I can. Alright. Okay, so what I love is that the enemy units, for some reason, always just attack my lower hive cluster, which of course is defended, instead of finishing off this one, which would be much smarter. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. So, don't confuse my confusion with complaining. Alright, I'm not going to spawn more overlords. So plan is basically to destroy the anti-air with my ground units. And then of course the anti-ground, I like the guardians, with my air units. Simple, at least in theory. What? Some things like this I just don't understand. I mean, I didn't give him an order, right? So why is he moving? Here. These two will sadly die. Oh. Or perhaps they won't just die, maybe. Yeah, now's the time to move.
Forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords.
Oh, so this fight is going very well. Ah, I lost one right now. Honestly, now, would you mind to destroy maybe this area? Alright, I'll take them back.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, I want to kill all of his overlords. Not really because it is smart, but because I'm very, very pissed at them.
Our forces are under attack.
So that's why I got in these. 40, right, yeah, that's what I should have. Now I want to see one thing. Can I go as close as it, so that it, here like this? Ah, no, I can't. Whew, that was close. Alright, let's kill this one. Next up is the Hydralisk then. And then this should be cleaned up. Where did you come from? Seriously. I'm scared that I might have missed... Oh, please don't tell me they rebuild anything. Now I'm scared. When, if they rebuild anything, it would be right here. No, this is looking good. So, alright. Perhaps this should be it. I will send more flying units. Let's see if they arrive. Just to get rid of this faster. I don't know if I have to kill the overlords necessarily. But perhaps. Yeah, I see you. You want to rebuild that thing, don't you? So, what's this undertaking? So from somewhere, there's still units coming. That's why I'm scared. Please, just kill the fucking buildings. Is it that hard? Alright, let's see. Alright, so I don't have to kill every overlord. So, as you see, I'm a bit tired right now. So this will be the last video for today. No, the last campaign. Yeah. What did we do? We eradicated the rest of Zaz's brood. He was killed. That's something that is actually impossible, or should be impossible. Because, as the Overlord Overmind once said, everything that he or that we are as a Cerebred is himself. That's a bit complicated now. What that means is that we are not just part of himself, but we self-exist inside of him. So if we get killed, he can just reproduce us. But apparently that's impossible. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but you don't know. So stay tuned. Let's see you next video. Actually, here.